Hey guys, Masterath, and welcome to another MasterRants video. This one is a very, very, very close one to my heart at this point. Anyway, this rant is about if you follow the cult, you follow the pack of YouTube gaming videos, then you have officially sold your soul. And that's the case. Now, this all begins from a few years ago, and people have all had this, or at least we've had it like once. People who gain, at least 20 views a day on their videos, if not more. I gain, on average, about 45, 50 a day. And you are going to get these people who are either going to message you, or they're going to comment on your videos or on your channel, saying some crap, trying to butter you up, saying, oh, you're great, blah, 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 blah. By the way, could you check out my channel? Sort of thing. We've all had that. We've all had that, right? And it's such a shame that those people, there are slowly getting more of them. The thing is, there is another way for you to gain subscribers quickly while your soul gets sold. That one is what I've called, and what I've niched, following the pack, following the cult, you could say, which is pretty much doing what the big YouTubers are doing at the moment with what games they're playing. And if I'm honest, all the big YouTube gamers are playing the same games. Let's be honest here. I mean, how many playthroughs of South Park Stick of Truth have we seen over the last few weeks? Quite a few from what I've seen. And it's sort of, a lot of them aren't playing the game because they want to. They're playing it because it's the new game out. It's the new, interesting game. They are thinking of the subscribers. They are thinking of gaining the subscribers, not what they're enjoying. Which is annoying because that's the mark that they are setting for everyone else. And so many people slowly are being converted to selling their soul on the internet. Pretty much. You might as well have just put your soul on eBay and go and buy it now to the highest bidder. To the closest partnering scheme you've got. Now, I just want to get onto this now and say that there are two Let's Players, technically three, that influenced me into doing Let's Plays. One doesn't do Let's Plays anymore, which is a shame. These two, though, still quite regularly upload videos, but they have gone in completely different directions, and my respect for them has also gone in completely different directions. These two did used to influence me. Now one influences me a hell of a lot more than the other. Okay, so you've got two Let's Players who have been going on YouTube for about 5 or 6 years. So it has been in the game for quite a while. Been in the Let's Play community for quite a while. They both started out playing games from their childhood. One played old PC games. One went through old Sega Genesis games and old Game Boy games, etc. All good, that there wasn't really a cult at that point, so... And they were on pretty much the same amount of subscribers, sort of like the 30,000, 20,000, 30,000 mark at that point. Now, one still plays obscure games, which most of us have never heard of. But you can tell from the commentary that he's enjoying it. And it's sort of, yeah, I played this game. It was good. I like it. I'm going to keep playing it. He now has 40,000 subscribers. Fair play to him. And my respect for him, still intact, if not higher than ever before. The other one plays Gary's mods with like 5 other Let's Players, two of which have like 500,000 subscribers at this point. It's because one of them played a load of games with the top gaming guy at the moment. And his subscriber count has miraculously gone up to about 71,000. And it's sort of... Oh, God. I didn't think this would happen, but that is what's called selling your soul. Pretty much, there's no surprise here that the reason that the subscriber count's gone up so much is that it's taking subscribers from people who have more of them. You'll get this quite often if you become a big YouTuber. I am not a big YouTuber, thought I'd mention. 187 subscribers is not big in YouTube. Big to me, but not to YouTube standards. People still look down on you, look down their nose at you and go, my favourite's got a lot more than you have. They got a few million. I don't care at this point. Alright, let's put it this way. I've never had anyone say to me, we should do a collab Let's Play, or we should do a video together. I've had someone come to me and say, I like your videos. I think we should do a collab channel with a bunch of us, which turned out to be We Beat World 8 and it didn't work. But it was worth a go, it was worth a try. And if I'm honest, he was the one who had the most subscribers out of all of us. So, it was sort of, I want to help you guys out. And I thought, well, I could bring something to this. most of these people were playing the newie games, and I thought, right, well, I'm going to go old school. Give the channel a bit of variety, so I made Masterath Retro Wednesday. But as your subscribers go up, if I was to get to about 1,000, which I highly doubt I will, because I don't play the games that everyone else does. I like to play games that I like to play, you know, and my views pretty much amounts to that. You look at Pokemon Fire at the Infamous Challenge, that got like 20 views, 25 views per part. Dragon Warrior 2's got like 5 or 6. Not many people are fans of Dragon Warrior 2, and that's fair enough, but I like to play the games that I like to play. Just because someone doesn't like it, I'm not going to force them to watch it. But I'm not going to change my style of what games to play just because one guy don't like it. Or even a bunch of them don't like it. If they don't like the game, they don't have to watch it. Hopefully in the next game I play will be more to their liking, but if it's not, then I'm not going to just randomly play a game to their liking. It may seem very selfish for me to say that, but if you put it that way, that means that I don't get annoyed at the fact that one video's got a hell of a lot less views than the next. The only game that I've carried on because of the views, because so many people enjoyed it, was williepressthebutton.com. Mostly because this wasn't like 25 views, this was 1,000. So I thought, okay, I'll make a few more videos of that, but I'm not going to make a habit of uploading one a day. No, you're going to get one every 2 months if you're lucky. Mostly because I've got some better games coming out. If you don't like them, then fair enough, that's your problem. Well, that's your decision, not mine. But anyway, if I was to get to 1,000 subscribers, let's say, there are going to be a few people who will say, I want to do a collab with you. And they aren't going to say it because they seriously want to do a collaboration let's play with you because they think it'll be entertaining. No, they'll do it because, like, oh, look at all those subscribers that I might get. That's the problem. The problem is, like, for example, I've done a collab let's play with one person. 2, when it comes to, in a month or so. In a month, I'll be doing my second collab let's play, and that'll be coming up on YouTube. I've done collabs with 2 people. One has about 40 subscribers. The other has about 20. And in no way are they trying to leech off any of my subscribers, and I'm not trying to leech off any of theirs. There are going to be those people who will team up. And yeah, they may have different subscribers, and yeah, some subscribers will go, oh, that other guy's quite cool, I'll subscribe to him. But if they make the let's play entertaining, you know, if they're in it for the let's play, not the subscribers, then the subscribers are a bonus, personally. But it's just such a shame nowadays that YouTube has become this huge battleground where people fight for subscribers, and the most amount of subscribed people will survive, and they'll get more subscribers, because YouTube will feature them a lot more often. You like this guy's videos, and subscribe, and they'll put it on their main, and they'll put it on the recommended bit, when people with not many subscribers get nothing, which sucks, I think, because, trust me, there are a lot of people with, like, so many subscribers, like, over 50,000 or more than that, who I think are talentless shills. You know, they're either rip-offs of someone else, which they are. I know I did a we're all rip-offs, apparently, MasterRants, but seriously, no, these people are not similar, or they're playing the same game. No, they're pretty much rip-offs. They're doing the exact same thing as someone else. I mean the exact same thing, all the way down to commentary style, how to present the video, and the game. But yet, there are a load of people who I still feel are underrated. You know, and there are people who, they do so much, they do so many great YouTube videos that I laugh my ass off at, and, or they entertain me, and they have, like, very little when it comes to subscribers, because they don't do the popular games. You know, Kikoskia is a fine example, K6 Scope, another fine example, Classic Gamer Dave. These 3 are fine examples of Let's Players who have done so much. I've referenced Kikoskia quite often in my Let's Plays. And he's one of my main inspirations for making Let's Plays in the first place. Great Let's Player. If he is to play a game which is, like, came out, like, this year or the year before, he'll probably do, like, one video of it, and that's about it. Or it's going to be an obscure game that's come out this year. So anything, it'll be obscure. And it'll be a game to his liking. If a game is popular and it's to his liking, he'll probably give it a go. I am interested, I admit, in getting South Park Stick of Truth. For no reason, because of the amount of people that are playing it. Mostly because it's an RPG game, and, well, I was a fan of South Park back in the day. It's an RPG game, and RPGs are probably one of my favourite genres of games. So I would at least give it a go, you know, and yeah, I may do a video on it. It'll probably be an update. As for a Let's Play, you gotta wait a while. Just because the game is hot, and it's popular right now, I'm not going to move all my current Let's Plays back a bit, just so I can get a few subscribers and views by uploading this. Because I don't really care at this point. I don't really care if I've got 187 subscribers, 1,870 subscribers, or 187,000 subscribers. I will still be the same regardless. If I was to get to that point, highly doubt it, because of the games I play. But if I do, then yay, that's great. You know, once again, as always, thank you very much to everyone who is subscribing to me. But I'm not going to change my style because of it. And that's the problem. The problem is people will change their style. People will be like chameleons and change their style just because it's popular. Have you noticed that nowadays, big YouTubers, they swear quite a lot? And I mean sort of, they'll drop F-bombs every 5 seconds. And it's not to the point where they're actually getting angry. You know, which is normally when you start swearing your ass out. You know, like for example, Cinemasco, the AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, for example. James makes a script and he goes through with it, you know, get angry here, ass! And all that stuff. That's a script, but yeah, it's a character. There's a difference between a character and then just screaming and shouting and swearing all the time. But very rarely would I just go into a string of swears for no reason. And sadly, that's what a lot of people are doing nowadays. And it's not that that's their manner of speech, it's just oh, I saw some guy do it, I think I'll do it as well. And he's very popular. You know, and that's selling your soul, personally. You get one person playing a game, and then you get, like, everyone doing it. You know, I knew the moment South Park Stick of Truth came out, or even when the whole the beta came out, I knew everyone would play it. And everyone would do a Let's Play of it. Because they're not doing it because they enjoyed the game. Or they like South Park. No, they probably researched South Park for about 10 minutes. And then they've, you know, started recording and gone, right, this is Kenny. The fat one's Kenny. That's not it. Wait. Stan! He's Stan! The fat one is Stan. What, his name's Eric? Shit, fuck, balls, bollocks. You know, and it's sort of, that doesn't work! It's one of my major pet peeves on YouTube, and especially since Google has taken over. The reason why so many people have gained so many subscribers over years, or over like the last year, apart from the one person I mentioned for playing Gary's mods, no, the reason is that YouTube, now to comment you need a Google Plus account. A Google Plus account is a separate YouTube channel, which means you can then subscribe again. So they're not actual subscribers, that's just, it's pretty much a bot. It's a bot. It's nothing, so subscribers mean nothing. You don't know which subscribers watch your videos and which don't. I have, for example, 187 subscribers, and I'd say about 10 or 15 of them actually watch. The rest of them are either bot accounts, or they just want for me to subscribe to them, or something like that. Or there may be like a 10 or 15 or whatever who just don't like the game I'm currently playing. That's fair enough. But no way does just because you subscribe to someone mean that you're going to watch their videos. And personally, I'd prefer to have people watch my videos than subscribe and not be subscribed to me, than be subscribed to me and not bother watching. So pretty much subscribers should mean very little to people. Not to the point where you're going to set a goal to get in a certain amount of time. Because no, that's just going to say to people, oh yeah, I'll pass the word around or whatever. And then you'll get a bunch of other fake subscribers. People may make fake accounts, just subscribe to you, just so then they can go, oh, what's your subscribe milestone special going to be? When really, you should wait for it. I say this for one reason. As a child, I led a very sheltered life. Not only was it very sheltered, I didn't really get much out of it. For example, I got my first gaming console when I was about 6 or 7. I'm 20 years old. I was born in 1993. So about 1999 or 2000, I got my first games console. And it was a Sega Genesis. We had a Sega Master System beforehand, but it kept breaking all the time. But the first one was a Sega Genesis. Then a few years later, I think 2003, I got my second one, which was PlayStation 1. Then the GameCube followed on my birthday, and I used to get a console which wasn't too expensive. So while other people were there with their Xbox 360s, I just got myself a PS2. And it's sort of respect and take what you're given, and I've stuck with that for so long, and I ain't gonna get rid of that, for God's sake. I ain't gonna just go, well, I could get 1,000 subscribers if I played this game. Because then I'd pretty much sell my soul. Because if it's, oh, there's a game here, I want to play this, and conveniently it gets you like 1,000 subscribers, and that's fair enough. But if you're just looking at a game that's coming out and going, everyone else is playing it, I think I'll play it. Maybe I can get some subscribers out of it. Then that doesn't work. That doesn't work. It makes you a shell of a human being. And this is probably my most controversial Masterrants yet, and I don't give a damn. But in my opinion, there's 2 roles you can go down here, and it's lose-lose regardless. You can either be insanely popular by playing games that everyone else has already played, or is currently playing, and sell out your soul in the process, or you play games that you want to play because you enjoy them, and you get no views and subscribers whatsoever. Let's put it this way. YouTube owns millions of people's souls. And I'll leave it there.